Let's get on with this now, shall we? Let's talk about the this demonstrations going on. Demonstrations like throwing red paint all over the place. My stepdaughter, Cammy, is at university in Exeter, and some prat got on top of their building and threw red paint all over Exeter University. And of course, that stupid guy, Yaz, got up on stage at the Labour Party conference and then started throwing sprinkles all over the Prime Minister. Now, he was coming on the show. We promoted it live. He said he'd given us an exclusive. He was more than happy to come on the show. But a couple of hours before the show tonight, he cried off. Yaz, you're an idiot. Let's have a look at what he did. Anyway, Yaz.
True democracy is citizen-led. Politics needs an update. We demand a people's house! We demand a people's house! We are in crisis! We are in crisis! Our whole future!
That idiot, Yaz, was representing a splinter group of Extinction Rebellion. And it seems that I don't know this is a fact, I'm just surmising that somebody's offered him some money to go and do an exclusive interview. I could be wrong, but that's what I think. Let's talk now to a gentleman who is... Roger Hallam, who is the founder of Extinction Rebellion. Roger, good evening. Welcome to the programme. It must be a great embarrassment to you.
Roger?
Oh, thanks for having me on the show. And I'm sorry you haven't got Yaz, you've got me instead. So,
no, it's all right, Roger, as long as we can have a conversation. Are you still the founder of Extinction Rebellion?
Yeah, I was one of the co-founders. I mean, this was 5 years ago now, so there's quite a lot of...
Are you not embarrassed now to say that publicly? I believe you've lost your funding.
Or Extinction Rebellion, you mean?
Yeah.
Not that I'm aware of. I think they make a reasonable amount of money.
That is all the same.
Yeah. You get them all mixed up, that's the trouble.
Who's funding you then?
Who's funding what, sorry?
Are you
Extinction Rebellion.
Trying to try my patience? Who is funding your organisation that thinks Extinction Rebellion is actually going to make any kind of difference whatsoever?
Well, Extinction Rebellion, as far as I'm aware, I'm not part of it anymore, is funded partially by individual donations by people who've got some money, but mainly by people who are chucking in a fiver or a tenner because they believe in it.
OK, so basically you just said to me you are not the boss or Extinction Rebellion. You were. Why did you leave?
Well, I went on to organise Insulate Britain and Just Stop Oil, so you can probably ask me more about that if you want.
Oh, God. Well, they're even worse, aren't they, I suppose? Have you got any problems that I should be easy on you? I mean, do you get upset easily or not?
Well, I hope not. No, I mean, you can ask me whatever you like. Yeah.
So what difference do you think any of these organisations have made? I mean, probably made you a few bob, I don't know.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, they haven't made me any money, so I think we can put that one to rest. But...
what do you do?
You should have done some merchandising.
Yeah, I'm an independent campaigner, so, you know, people support me, but not...
Oh, sorry, you're an independent campaigner, so people presumably pay you for doing this?
Yeah, that's right. People will give me some money occasionally, or they have a subscription, got a Patreon account, that sort of thing.
And what do you hope to achieve?
What do we hope to achieve? Well, as you know, James, you know, civil disobedience can be very effective, not always, but can be very effective. It's been very effective in the past.
And what would you do if I turn up with a few mates outside your house and don't let you come out ever?
Well,
or at least not to go to work or not to go out for a few hours. What would you do?
I don't think he goes out.
No, probably not.
Yeah, well, to be honest with you, I spend quite a lot of my time on Zoom, but in so much as I need to get out, well, obviously I'm going to be annoyed. And I'm not pretending for a minute that people get annoyed when civil disobedience happens.
But you do realise that what you're doing is going to have no effect at all. I mean, net zero is going to gradually be done away with because it's an impossibility. You can't do it. You're never going to stop oil until it runs out. You're going to put the ordinary everyday person in this country into a really difficult position. and you're going to make absolutely no difference to the longitude of this.
And you're blocking ambulances
this,
and emergency services.
Yeah, well, it sounds like you're really clear about your opinions. I mean, obviously, I don't agree with that. I can give you some reasons why that's not true. Do you want me to do that?
Well, you know, you talk rubbish, and I know, but it's interesting to have you on. Did you say the climate crisis once would lead to rape? Am I right in saying you said that? Mass rape?
Well, the climate crisis, as you well know, is affecting the whole world, and it's going to get worse.
There is no climate crisis. The climate changes, and the weather will change a lot over the next few hundred years.
But how does it lead to mass rape?
So you're saying that the climate...
Just answer how it leads to mass rape.
I just want to check with you. You're saying the climate crisis isn't actually in existence.
Well, it depends whether you think the change in climate is a crisis. It's a natural, helped by man, helped by cows, helped by everything. But, you know, whatever is on the planet helps the climate change. Also water vapour, also what happens out in the heavens affects the...
volcanoes, unpredictable, everything.
Yeah, everything.
It's too complex for people to say, oh, this is what's causing it. It's like we can't predict the weather every day, can we?
So, I mean, you're just making money out of frightening people, basically, aren't you?
Well, it seems to me you're making money out of telling people...
Don't have a go at me because you won't win. I've got you on here to actually answer some serious questions. Answer the question about mass rape.
Well, I think you need to ask me a serious question.
Goodbye, I've had enough of you. I've given you every chance under the sun.
He's the one that said it.
I know, and he won't answer the question.
He says it's not a serious question, and he's the one that said it.
You disgust me, to be quite honest. You don't think saying mass rape is a climate crisis problem, and then you won't answer the question of how you got to it. That is disgusting.
Yeah, irrational.
Yeah. And what I've really got annoyed about is the fact that he says he's a professional campaign advisor about how to do...
So he's professional something.
You know. I'm sorry, I can't talk to him anymore. I feel really quite...
Someone's angry with you, John.
I can't believe it. Dougie in the West Midlands. Dougie. Oh, not Dougie. Stay there, Dougie. Oh, Tom.